Okay, as usual, we'll be doing odd numbers in the class. So, very first question, sine theta is 1 by 2, and that is in radians sine pi by 6. Tan theta is 1 by root 3, that is also tan pi by 6. This one has another angle 5 pi by 6. This one has another solution 7 pi by 6, but common to both is only pi by 6 because sine positive, tan positive only in first quadrant, and that angle we could identify. Whenever you have two things, it is only 2n pi plus alpha we have. So that's it directly. Theta equal to 2n pi plus pi by 6 where n belongs to z. Okay, third one, tan square theta equal to 3. I don't have to write tan theta equal to plus or minus root 3 and write then separate solution for each. You can directly write root 3 whole square, which is tan 60 pi by 3 square. Tan square theta equal to tan square alpha. So theta equal to n pi plus or minus alpha. N pi plus or minus pi by 3. Okay, I think these are very simple questions we can quickly complete. We cannot convert into sine into cos easily, but cos can be converted into sine. So I'm going to write cos square theta as 1 minus sine square theta, which is 4 sine square theta plus 4 sine theta minus 3 equal to 0. Yes. So when I factorize it, minus 12 plus 6 minus 2. That is 2 sine theta plus 3 into 2 sine theta minus 1 equal to 0. I will get sine theta equal to minus 3 by 2 or sine theta equal to 1 by 2. Sine theta equal to minus 3 by 2, what is the angle?
No such angle is possible.
Yeah, the sine theta value has to be between minus 1 to 1. Okay, it is less than minus 1, so no solution.
Sir, it would be possible for sin theta is equal to 1 by 2, no?
1 by 2 possible. This one doesn't have solution. No, this one we are going to write.
Yes.
Anushka Samaddar, what is the formula for general solution for sine theta equal to sine alpha? Are you there?
Yes, sir. N pi plus or minus.
I'm not asking sine square theta equal to sine square alpha. Only sine theta equal to sine alpha. N pi is correct.
Plus minus 1 whole to the power n.
Sine theta equal to sine alpha. So n pi plus minus 1 whole power n into alpha, right? Yeah, so this is sine 30 degrees, which is pi by 6. Sine theta equal to sine alpha is theta equal to n pi plus minus 1 whole power n into alpha. N belongs to Z. Okay, seventh one. Anybody want to give a hint for seventh one?
Sir, what's the question, sir?
Seventh one, how to proceed? Anybody want to give a hint? You want to know what is the question? Tan x plus tan 4x plus tan 7x is equal to tan x into tan 4x into tan 7x. I hope most of you have hard copies of the material, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, please.
Tan A plus tan B plus tan C equals to tan A tan B tan C when A plus B plus C equals to integral multiples of 5.
Yeah, basically tan a plus b plus c is 0. That much we can say first, and then after that whatever you said. Right? They gave like tan a plus tan b plus tan c is equal to tan a into tan b into tan c. I can bring one side and I can adjust it, but straight away I can say tan a plus b plus c is 0. So they gave tan x plus tan 4x plus tan 7x is equal to tan x into tan 4x into tan 7x. When you bring everything to the one side, you will get tan x minus tan 4x, sorry, plus tan 7x minus tan x into tan 4x into tan 7x equal to 0. If required, I would have taken tan 7x common. I would have got 1 minus tan x tan 4x. I would have divided. Then also I would have got that. Okay. I'll even write that also. Maybe I can say method 1. From this, I can say tan of x plus 4x plus 7x is equal to 0. Because if at all I use tan a plus b plus c formula, my numerator is exactly this. That's why it is 0. Okay. If somebody is not clear, I can even write that also. Tan of x plus 4x plus 7x is equal to tan x plus tan 4x plus tan 7x minus tan x into tan 4x into tan 7x by 1 minus tan x tan 4x minus tan 4x tan 7x minus tan 7x tan x. Okay, this numerator is 0, that's why it is 0. And this is tan 12x. Uday Aditya, tan x equal to 0, what is the general solution? Uday Aditya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Tan x equal to 0, what is the general solution?
N pi, sir.
N pi, yes. So you'll get 12x is equal to n pi and x is equal to n pi by 12 where n belongs to z. Fifth one I'm going to erase. Does anybody need more time for fifth one?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. If somebody did not get this much idea, you can send tan 7x that side and take common. So I will be getting tan x plus tan 4x is equal to, send this tan 7x that side and take minus tan 7x common. I'll get 1 minus tan x tan 4x. If I bring this down, I will get tan x plus tan 4x by 1 minus tan x into tan 4x is equal to minus tan 7x. This is a tan a plus b formula, so I'll get tan x plus 4x. This minus I can take inside, I'll get tan minus 7x. This is like tan x equal to tan alpha. Harash Rikar, roll number 15. Tan x equal to tan alpha. What is the general solution?
Yes, sir.
tan x equal to tan alpha, what is the general solution? Tan x equal to tan alpha, what is the general solution? Are you there, Harshikar? No. Chandini, what is the general solution for tan x equal to tan alpha?
Sir, n pi plus alpha.
Okay. So like that, I got here tan 5x is equal to tan minus 7x. I'm going to take this as alpha. Tan x equal to tan alpha. So x equal to n pi plus alpha. When I bring this minus 7x here, I'll get 12x equal to n pi and x is equal to n pi by 12 where n belongs to z. Of course, I'm supposed to write n belongs to z every time. So both are giving same answer, no difference. Later on, you will try 8th question anyway. Anybody want to quickly tell me 8th question? What is the answer?
Sir, what is the question?
Pi by 4, sir.
Tan x equal to 1.
Yes. When you use tan a minus tan b by 1 plus tan a tan b, you will get tan a minus b. You will get tan 3x minus 2x, tan x equal to 1.
Tan x
After that,
equals tan 45.
yeah, tan x equal to tan 45. So what is the answer finally?
n pi
So n pi plus pi by 4.
Yeah, but
Pi plus alpha.
Shrikar, it's okay. Maybe your net is not good. So it looks like we are getting option C there, n pi plus pi by 4. But actual answer is null set. How? One may say it is such a simple question. What is there? The problem is sin x is always defined, cos x is always defined, tan x is not always defined. Whenever x is pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, tan is not defined, right? So here, when you got tan x equal to 1, you'll get x equal to 45 and 225 and all. But whenever tan x is 1, tan 2x is not defined. What is the formula for tan 2x in terms of tan x?
2 tan x by 1 minus
Yeah, by 1 minus.
Yeah, 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x, and when tan x is 1, its denominator will be 0, it will be undefined. Or you can say when x is 45, 2x will be 90, tan 90 will not be defined. Okay. So whenever tan is involved, we have to look at the domain of the question before even solving. Or after getting the solution, we have to see whether it is violating the domain in any way. If it is violating, that part of it has to be neglected. Okay. Okay. So anyway, when you tried and you did not get the answer, I would have discussed at that time, but still. Okay. 10th question. Oh, sorry, not 10th, next 9th, right? Okay. I'm going to erase 7th one. Anybody needs more time? Or anybody any doubt about 7th one?
Sir, once does the formula which is used in method 1.
Method 1, tan a plus b plus c equal to tan a plus tan b plus tan c minus tan a into tan b into tan c by 1 minus tan a tan b minus tan b tan c minus tan c tan a.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
so for 8th one, if they give an option as 2n plus 1 pi plus pi by 4,
Then it's a maybe typing mistake. Okay. Option C only. That's option A only. Okay.
yes, sir.
Let me write it so that I'll keep forgetting. Okay, ninth one, they wanted alpha plus beta. So right there we have a hint. Tan alpha is m by m plus 1 and tan beta is 1 by 2m plus 1. They wanted to find alpha plus beta. So let us find it. Tan alpha plus beta is tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. M by m plus 1 plus 1 by 2m plus 1 by 1 minus m by m plus 1 into 1 by 2m plus 1. When I simplify, I'll get 2m square plus m plus 1 by product of these two, which is m plus 1 into 2m plus 1. Here when I take LCM, I'll get 2m square plus m plus 2m plus 1 minus m whole by m plus 1 into 2m plus 1. These two are same, I can cancel out. Numerator and denominator are same now. 2m square plus 2m plus 1. 2m square plus 2m plus 1, which is equal to 1. If in this, within this m is left, we did not get cancelled, then I don't think we can get answer without m. Now m got completely cancelled. So tan alpha plus beta is 1. So tan alpha plus beta is equal to tan pi by 4. Roll number 487, Harshit. What is tan x equal to tan alpha? What is the formula? General solution. Are you there, Harshit? Roll number 470, Srivatsa, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Tan x equal to tan alpha. What is the formula for general solution? Yes, Srivatsa.
Yes, sir.
Do you know or you don't know?
No, sir.
You are there last two classes?
For the last, before class, I am not there, sir. For the last class, I am there.
Oh, the before class was main one. I sent the recording, you would have watched.
Yes, sir. I have seen notes, sir.
Yeah, not only just listen to the class, some points will go straight. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm taking trouble to record and send every day. It will take some time for me, but I am especially thinking of 4 or 5 students who have some network issues or health issues or whatever reason they missed. I thought they can see anytime, or somebody feels that they want to listen once again, there's an opportunity. Okay. Otherwise, it's a headache for me. I don't have any interest in creating a YouTube channel and getting subscribers and all. Okay. As soon as these online classes are over, I'm going to completely remove all of them and close the channel also. Okay. So just I thought few people are missing the classes, and initially I did not get idea. I thought initial days many people might have used more nicely, but it's okay. Those who miss the classes, please listen. Note, sometimes if you look at the notes, it looks like you understood, but some point doesn't go into your brain, okay, in a deep way. Hey, tan x equal to tan alpha, so x equal to n pi plus alpha is the general solution. Okay, so alpha plus beta is equal to n pi plus pi by 4 and belongs to z. That's it. Okay, those who have the book, 11th one, how should we proceed?
The transformation formula.
Yeah, LHS you can use sin C plus sin D formula transformations. Yes, right. 10th one, anybody want to tell some idea about it? How to proceed?
By splitting middle term and factorization.
Yeah, we can split the middle
Sir,
term,
we
we
should
can factorize.
factorize.
Yeah, it's almost like quadratic equation, we can do that. Yes. Another way is you divide with cos square theta all over. When you divide with cos square theta all over, it will become a quadratic equation in terms of tan. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
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 Yes, sir.
So you can do like that, or you can split the middle term like a quadratic equation also. One more thing I did not tell explicitly, maybe, but let me make this point. Let us say tan theta equal to 1 by 5. Okay, we know there is some angle which will give 1 by 5, but it is not one of the known angles like 30 degrees, 40 degrees and all. Then how do you write solution is, we have to write this 1 by 5 as tan of tan inverse 1 by 5. Okay, one angle that is solution for this is tan inverse 1 by 5. Now that tan inverse 1 by 5 is your alpha now. After the tan theta equal to tan alpha, theta equal to n pi plus alpha. So n pi plus tan inverse 1 by 5. If you know a known number where angle is not, fine. If you don't know, you can write it in inverse form. Even if you are, let us say, sin theta is equal to 2 by 3. You may not know what is the particular angle which will give that. Okay. Then sin inverse 2 by 3 is the easiest solution, and the other solutions are n pi plus minus 1 whole power n into sin inverse 2 by 3. Okay. So when you don't know angle, you can write always in inverse form. All right, I'm going to erase the 9th one and proceed with the 11th. Okay, 11 sin 2x plus sin 4x is equal to 2 sin 3x. Okay, transformation sin c plus sin d, 2 sin c plus d by 2, 4x plus 2x by 2, cos c minus d. I have to take this as c and this as d. 4x minus 2x by 2 is equal to 2 sin 3x. Okay, so I'll get 2 sin 3x cos x is equal to 2 sin 3x. One thing you should never do in any equation is cancel something on the right and left. Somebody may say, I can cancel sin 3x. No, we'll miss some solutions. Whenever I say AB equal to AC, it is not necessary that B and C must be equal.
A equal to 0.
A equal to 0 also is there. That choice will miss by cancelling A. So you have to bring to this side. You will get AB minus AC equal to 0. When you take A common, you will get B minus C equal to 0. When product of two things is 0, either this is 0 or this is 0, you will get A equal to 0 or B minus C equal to 0. So by cancelling A, this solution will miss. So don't anytime cancel anything. If you want to cancel, you bring RHS to LHS and take what you want to cancel as common. All right. So I can bring everything one side. 2 sin 3x into cos x minus 1 equal to 0. So you will get sin 3x equal to 0 or cos x equal to 1. Sin x equal to 0, the general solution is n pi. You will get x is equal to n pi by 3, n belongs to z. Okay, 1 I can write it as cos 0 degrees or cos 0 radians. Roll number 277, Krishna Teja. Cos x equal to cos alpha. What is the formula for general solution? 277, Krishna Teja.
Yes, sir.
Cos x equal to cos alpha. What is the general solution?
2n pi plus alpha.
2n pi plus alpha covers the first quadrant, but cos can be positive even in the fourth quadrant.
N pi plus alpha.
No, it's only first and fourth. So 2n pi plus r minus alpha. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody should remember the formulas. So when you are practicing enough questions, I'm sure you'll be using same formula many times and you will remember better. I'm asking so that you will know the test at least you are supposed to remember it. So cos x equal to cos alpha, x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha, and alpha is 0 here. So basically there is no 2n pi itself. And separately we wrote this also. Maybe this is our fourth or fifth formula. Cos x equal to 1. It will cover all the multiples of 2 pi. So we wrote 2n pi. Now one may say in 11th question the options, option A is this one, option B is this one, and it's a single answer question. What to do? Of course, sometimes if two answers are there, we'll keep two answers in JEE mains. 1 or 2 times they gave questions where single answer question by mistake they got two options right. If any one of them you keep, they will give marks. But this one is not like that. There is something else in this.
Sir, is it option A?
Why it's option A?
Sir, in that we can cover 2 and pi for the values of 3 and sir. When we take 3, 6.
That's good. Excellent, Ravant Reddy. Very good. Excellent. When you write all the solutions of this, these solutions are covered in that. That's nice, Ravant. And you write, you'll get 0, pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 3 pi by 3 is pi only, 4 pi by 3, 5 pi by 3, 6 pi by 3 is 2 pi. So you see 2n pi covers 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi. They are there. 2 pi is there, 0 is there. Later on when you write list. Okay. So all these solutions are there in this, and these are some extra solutions. When you take union of two things, and if one is a superset of the other, that is, if one set contains the other set, the bigger set itself is the answer. Okay. So I can write like this: 0, 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, so on. All these are subset of this one. That is 0, pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 3 pi by 3, so on. So just for your understanding, otherwise I would have directly read the answer. This is a subset of this, so this is a complete set. So which implies x equal to n pi by 3 comma n belongs to z is general solution. Yeah. So even though those formulas are sufficient, here and there there's slight nuances that you have to observe. Like 8th question, answer is null set, I said. And this question, this is not even, this is also there in the options, so we'll get confused. So we have to know that this is already part of this. Okay, those are completed. You can try next question, 13. So whatever we learned earlier in the trigonometry, compound angles, formulas, multiple submultiple angles, transformations, we'll be using here. So if at all we forgot, you have to read those formulas a few times. Okay, am I raising 11th one? Anybody needs more time or any doubt?
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, if we get cos x equals to sin alpha, what is general solution?
Yeah, I was about to say that, since you brought it up. When you have cos x equal to sin alpha, what to do? You can write sin alpha as cos 90 minus alpha. This whole thing is your alpha now. X equal to 2n pi plus or minus pi by 2 minus alpha. Is it okay? Even if you have cos 5x is equal to sin 7x, you can convert sin into cos, write cos pi by 2 minus 7x, and then write 5x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus pi by 2 minus 7x. Take plus, you'll get one answer, minus another answer, you have to bring x one side. Okay. Even the present 13th question, we are going to do this. If you have tan x is equal to or tan 5x equal to cot 3x, what to do? Cot, you can write tan 90 minus 3. Okay. So both should be tan or both should be sin or both should be cos. If not, you can use sin 90 minus theta equal to cos theta, something of that sort of formula. Okay, 13. Tan pi by 2 sin theta equal to cot pi by 2 cos theta, and that cot I can write tan pi by 2 minus pi by 2 cos theta. Now tan theta equal to tan alpha, you can write general solution. Pi by 2 sin theta is equal to n pi plus pi by 2 minus pi by 2 cos theta, where n belongs to z. Everywhere pi is there, I can cancel out. I can even multiply with 2. I am going to get sin theta equal to 2n plus 1 minus cos theta, where n belongs to z. If I bring here, I'll get sin theta plus cos theta is equal to 2n plus 1, n belongs to z. Our solution is not over yet because we are not yet found theta. But we got acceptable value, that is, at least we got some solutions for sin theta plus cos theta. What is this 2n plus 1? What does it give? If you put 0, it will give 1, 3, 5, 7, so on. If you put n equal to minus 2, minus 1 and all, minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, minus 7, so on. Can sin theta plus cos theta maximum value be 5? Is it possible? That is, sin theta plus cos theta, can it attain 5 anytime?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Maximum value of sin theta plus cos theta?
2.
Root 2. It is not that this maximum is 1, this maximum is 1. A sin theta plus b cos theta maximum value is root a square plus b square, which is root 2. Anything more than 1.414, it cannot attain. It cannot attain 3, 5, 7. All these are not an acceptable solution. So we are left with only these two. So sin theta plus cos theta equal to plus or minus 1. Anyway, they wanted sin theta plus pi by 4, so let it divide with root 2. Sin theta into 1 by root 2 plus cos theta into 1 by root 2 equal to plus or minus 1 by root 2. Sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, which is sin a plus b. So we'll get theta plus pi by 4 equal to plus or minus 1 by root 2. That's it, that is the answer. Okay, try to understand. If any doubt you ask, then try the next one. Any doubt in 13th question, anybody?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, I want to just not any particular number. I'm asking one thing. I want to solve this equation. Anybody want to give an idea how to solve?
Sir, we will
Sir, divide by 2.
Sir, we can divide by 2 and,
Divide by 2.
Yes.
and apply sin A plus B.
Okay. I can divide with 2. Okay. After dividing with 2, I have two options. I will get sine theta plus pi by 6 cos 30. Or I can also write this as cos theta minus pi by 3. Which one do you think is better? I can write sin A plus B or cos A minus B. Which one do you think is better among the two?
Sir, cos theta minus pi by 3.
Yeah. Some of the
Yes,
sine
sir.
formula is not so nice because of that minus 1 whole power n. Here you have to write theta plus pi by 6 equal to n pi plus minus 1 whole power n into pi by 6 or something. Whereas here you can write theta minus pi by 3 equal to 2n pi plus or minus pi by 3. Where you can take plus, you'll get one answer, minus one answer, where you're able to clearly see. Otherwise, you have to just write minus pi by 6 here, but you will not be able to come back. Of course, nothing wrong. This is also nice, this is also nice. Relatively, cos is better. So, whenever you have a choice of converting something into either sine or cos, better to go for cos to avoid minus 1 whole power n. Of course, if it is an objective question in the options minus 1 whole power n is there, then you have to just go for sine.
But if we simplify, both will get the same answer, no, sir.
Yeah, finally same answer. That means when you write the list, the answer may not look like same. This is one thing I want to say. In trigonometric equations, there is an advantage with objective questions, there's a disadvantage. The advantage is even if you don't know how to solve, you look at the options, you'll get an idea. The disadvantage is you do one method, you'll get one answer. You do some other method, not all questions, some questions, you'll get another answer. They apparently appear different, but when you take n equal to integers and write the full list of the solutions in the roster form, they'll come finally same. Okay. So a question, there may be 2-3 ways. You should also know all the possible ways of doing it also. Okay. Maybe as we go further, we will realize. In the beginning, it may not be so much. Okay, 15. Cos 2x plus a sin x is equal to 2a minus 7. They are not asking about the solution. They're asking to have solution, what should be a value. Okay. For some a values, this equation cannot have solution. I can take it as 1 minus 2 sine square x, and then it's a quadratic equation in terms of sine. But that is not sufficient. If a quadratic equation has roots, doesn't mean I will have solutions. Why? This is a quadratic equation in terms of sine. Let us say I got sine x equal to 5 or sine x equal to 9. When I solve the quadratic equation, I got. Does it quadratic equation has solutions 5 and 9? But x has any solutions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So just having roots for quadratic equation is not good enough. At least one of the roots should be between -1 to 1 also, you have to know. But that is something in quadratic equations we are going to study. Okay. So we are not going to do that way. I want to do slightly different. Of course, if you factorize, it's coming easily. We'll do two methods. Even quadratic equation also will come in a slightly different way. I'll tell you what is that. Method 1, first of all, I want to identify what is A. So bring this 7 here, this A sin x that side. Cos 2x plus 7 is equal to 2a minus a sin x. I think in this only other part is also included. It's okay. This cos 2x I can write 1 minus 2 sin square x plus 7. If take a common, it is 2 minus sin x. Okay, I don't want to call method 1 method because ultimately they're same. Let us see 8 minus 2 sine square x is a into 2 minus sine x. I can take 2 common and I'll get 4 minus sine square x, a square minus b square formula, a plus b into a minus b. So which is 2 plus sine x into 2 minus sine x is equal to this. When I take 2 minus sine x common, okay, I will get 2 into 2 plus sine x minus a equal to 0. So I'll get two options, either sine x equal to 2 or a is equal to 2 into 2 plus sine x. Either this is 0 or this is 0. Snigdha, are you able to follow comfortably?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now sin x is equal to 2. This part cannot have solution. So if you want this equation to have solution, this should have a solution. For this to have a solution, you find a range of RHS, A should lie within that range. Okay, maybe here I can tell method 1, method 2 anyway. So no solution here. Method 1 straight away, this is not, there's no 2 here, yeah. This is 2 plus sin x. Sin x minimum value is minus 1. You put minus 1, you'll get the total minimum, you'll get plus 1, you'll get the maximum. So, what you call, A should belong to, what is the minimum value? 2 times 2 minus 1, 2 times 2 plus 1, which is close to 2 to 6. As long as A is between 2 to 6 only, you will have solution. Anything outside that, this cannot attain that. Almost same, somebody can do another way. They can try to find what is sin x first of all. That is a by 2 minus 2. Or you can write a minus 4 by 2. If sin x equal to something, you want to have a solution, this should be between minus 1 to 1. So you can write minus 1 less than or equal to a minus 4 by 2 less than or equal to 1. When I multiply the 2 minus 2 less than or equal to a minus 4 less than or equal to 2. And when you add 4, you'll get 2 less than or equal to a less than or equal to 6. So only when a is between 2 to 6, this will be between minus 1 to 1 and sin x equal to that will have solution. Okay. Let us say I would have changed the initial equation such a way that here I would have got, let us say, some 1 by 3 or something. Sin x equal to 1 by 3. Then here itself I would have got some solution. Then I don't need to have solution here. Then I would have said a can be any real number. Okay. But here we don't have any solution here. But the total equation should have some solution. So this part should have solution. Okay, anybody still any doubt regarding 15? Okay.
Sir, don't erase it, sir.
Okay. Others, in the meantime, you can try 17.
17th one is 2n plus 1 into 5 by 2, sir.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
very
sir,
simple
option
part.
Option is 0.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Today, any particular subject counseling? Ka?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Only
Only extra class, sir.
Which extra class?
Physics.
physics.
Physics, sir, 3 to 4.
Physics is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, earlier sir told, right?
This is extra class, sir.
Monday,
Monday.
Wednesday, and Friday. KV PY class.
Acha, okay. So practically every day 3 to 4 and sir is taking class. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done, sir. Completed.
Okay. Okay. Okay, 17. 9 power cos x is actually you can write 3 square whole power cos x, which also you can write 3 power cos x whole square. And it's a perfect square now. 3 power cos x whole square minus 2 into 3 power cos x plus 1 equal to 0, which is 3 power cos x minus 1 whole square equal to 0. So we will get 3 power cos x minus 1 equal to 0. 3 power cos x is 1, which is 3 power 0. Cos x equal to 0. So cos x equal to 0, general solution, the odd multiple of 5 by 2. So 2n plus 1 into 5 by 2, where n belongs to z. Okay, look at this equation. 3 cos x plus 4 sin x equal to 4. I can change the numbers, maybe 5 here, 9 here, 20 here, doesn't matter. I can change the numbers. How to solve this equation and get some x values? Anybody want to give any idea?
By dividing and multiplying with 5.
Okay, 5, that's good. But the thing is, it is not so nice in the sense that I'll be getting some sine of x minus tan inverse 3 by 4 and things like that. Final answer will come, nothing wrong, that's good. Anything else that can be done? Yeah, sometime back we discussed we can divide it root a square plus b square so that we can convert into one single sine or single cos. Another method is we can convert it into a quadratic equation in terms of tan x by 2. Anybody want to give an idea how to convert this into a quadratic equation in terms of tan x by 2? I'm not asking tan x by 2.
Sir, sin x
I
equals
can.
to 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x, no, sir.
Yeah, yes. Somebody said I divided cos x, it's good. It's look on tan x, it look on secant x, but then secant x is square root of 1 plus tan square x and that too plus or minus. Okay. Signa, your screen is in front of you or is it, where is your screen?
In the front only.
No, many times I'm seeing you're looking downwards, so I thought. Are you
Sir,
looking
I'm
at the.
writing it down. After you do it, I'm writing it on my own.
Achha, okay, fine. Yeah, so this one, cos x has a formula 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. And sin x is 2 tan x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Sin 2 theta is 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. All of you know that formula, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. So if you can write cos x like this and this denominators are same, send that side, you'll get a quadratic equation in terms of tan x by 2. And you'll get two values for tan x by 2 and you can write solutions that way also. That is another alternative. So coming to 19th question is somewhat similar to that. A cos x plus b sin x is equal to c. I would have divided with root a square plus b square and done something, but that's not so useful because they're asking about tan alpha plus beta by 2. So I am going to write cos x as 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Sorry, excuse me. And sin x as 2 tan x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. When I expand this, I'll get a minus a tan square x by 2. And this is 2b tan x by 2. This is c plus c tan square x by 2. You can bring everything one side, you'll get a quadratic equation in terms of tan. So that is c plus a times, I'm sending everything to the right side, tan square x by 2 minus 2b tan x by 2 plus c minus a equal to 0. Those questions that I have discussed in the class is for you to learn. So if there is a time where before I start the next question of time, you can think about the question. Otherwise, I prefer everybody when I'm explaining, you don't have to worry about trying on your own. Just understand what I said and then copy it. If you want to try different method or something, always even numbers are there. You can try.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, how about 26 tan x by 2?
Which one you're talking about?
Second.
26 tan x by 2.
26. No, that is 2b.
2b.
This is b. Okay, sorry, I have some few problems with my handwriting. I write x and n somewhat similar, b and 6 somewhat similar. I guess when I was a kid, I did not practice my handwriting homework and all properly. I have a good excuse for this, my to get over my handwriting. I say purposely I write like this just to see how many people are simply copying from the board or how many people are listening and then copying from the board. Okay, now I am going to take tan x by 2 as t. Let t is equal to tan x by 2. This will be c plus a into t square minus 2b into t plus c minus a equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. They already said in the question alpha and beta are the roots of this. But they are not roots for t, they are roots for x. So if the last equation here down here, for that x equal to alpha will satisfy, x equal to beta will satisfy. Anybody want to tell me for this quadratic equation what are the roots? What are the roots for t?
tan alpha by 2, tan beta by 2.
Yeah, t is tan x by 2. So t equal to tan alpha by 2 and t equal to tan beta by 2 are the roots of this equation. Okay, now I can take sum of the roots. I can take product of the roots like a quadratic expression. Tan alpha by 2 plus tan beta by 2 is minus of minus 2b minus b by a, which is c plus a, which is 2b by c plus a. Product of the roots, tan alpha by 2 into tan beta by 2 is c minus a by c plus a. So now, what is tan alpha plus beta by 2?
Class.
Yeah, tan alpha by 2 plus tan beta by 2 by 1 minus tan alpha by 2 into tan beta by 2. The numerator is 2b by c plus a, and this is 1 minus c minus a by c plus a. So this is 2b by c plus a. This is c plus a minus c plus a by c plus a. I can cancel c plus a. I'll get 2b by 2a, which is b by a. Okay, so this question is slightly different from the other because we are not finding general solution. They already said two solutions are there and they wanted a particular thing. So to get an idea to write like this, understand it is a quadratic equation and take that as t. And for that new quadratic equation, they are the roots. So to find sum and product and then using tan a plus b formula. You may have same question later on in IPU. You can do once again at that time also.
Sir, how did you get t equal to tan alpha by 2 and t equal to tan beta by 2 are the roots?
They said for this given equation, for this, if you put x equal to alpha, it will satisfy here. If you put x equal to beta, it will satisfy here. In the same way, from that only I got this. If I put x equal to alpha, it will satisfy. If I put x equal to beta, it will satisfy. But I took tan x by 2 as t. So in the place of x, if I put alpha, t equal to tan alpha by 2 will be a solution for this. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So in the same way, x equal to beta should satisfy everywhere, including here. So when I put beta here, my t will be tan beta by 2. So for this equation, in the place of t, tan beta by 2 should satisfy. So tan beta by 2 is another root.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody else has any doubt? I'm ready to explain any part of it. Please feel free to ask.
So once can I leave and rejoin the meeting, sir? It's
Yeah.
banded
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll be discussing one more question today. I'll just extend maybe 5 more minutes. Anyway, as I'm seeing videos of all of you, at least some of you, I really feel inspired, especially some students. They may not have a proper situation to attend the class. Some people have their own separate room with a nice chair and table and a very clean place where they can put their notebooks and write and all that. But I see some people, they are sitting in a room which is cluttered up with a lot of clothes and other items, and they have to sit on a cot or something where there's no proper way to sit and write. I should really appreciate. And some people may have younger sisters or brothers, they may be disturbing them. Or they may be busy with their own online classes. Okay, 19. Anybody else have any other doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir, no.
All right. Anyway, maybe 21 will continue tomorrow. It's okay. So up to 20, I want even numbers everybody to try. And tomorrow I'll discuss doubts. All right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.